Embarrassing acts people will never forget. According to Reddit. Number 25. We all went out on the town with our boss after a convention. Walking back to the parking lot, a car picks up a pay ticket at the entrance and pulls in. We follow the car on foot, and my boss walks past the ticket machine just as the barricade swings down. It's like one of those arm stoppers. It smashes his face, destroying his glasses. We all get in the car, and as he drives, you can hear everyone trying their damnedest not to laugh. He whips around and screams in a pathetic tone, "Stop fucking laughing at me!" And then 10 minutes later, he mispays a toll booth, and another gate arm comes down. It wrecks the left fender, mirror, and pillar of his truck, as well as snaps off the arm. One of my coworkers grabbed the arm and kept it as a souvenir. Oh my god. Bruh. You got double gatekeeped in one night. Holy hell. I'm not sure what you even say to that, you know? I feel bad for the guy. Hello to everybody, and Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. Here's hoping that your day is going swimmingly, and that before you know it, we'll be on the path to, what's the other one? New Year's. Yes. Congratulations, you guys did it. Wow. Can you even believe it? So to the next one. I was at a water park, and I was in the wave pool. A girl had a boob knocked out of her bikini and just didn't even notice it. You don't feel the air, girl? A lifeguard blew his whistle, pointed and said, "Your breast." So I of course looked and saw it. She simply said, "Thank you," and covered it back up. But I'll never forget that big tit just hanging and feeling bad for her. Why would you feel bad for her? That girl was probably into exhibition. She probably wanted somebody to look. She was probably advertising, "Hey, you like what you see?" But because you were such a nerdy little cuck-McGuckly, you couldn't get a piece of that titty. You could have had both the titties for the price of one. I don't think girls with big titties have boobs pop out and they don't notice. Sorry. I'm talking from experience. When you got a tiny titty, who even cares? That wouldn't even be whistle worthy. I'm kidding. You know I'm just trying to get all the flat-chested girls to rise up. I want them to, come at me and be like, "You know what, Kyle? You know what?" Ugh. Well, damn Demetrius Middleton. And damn H.H. William. I appreciate these $2 super chats. And I hope that you guys are having a merry Christmas Eve. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Christmas Eve. This is Christmas Eve. Number 23. I was in 11th grade, and my buddy was in the 9th grade. I brought him to a party with me, and he got obnoxiously drunk on vodka. There we were, two 12th grade... There were two 12th grade girls that I really wanted to talk to, so he came with me. We're standing in front of them, and they were sitting in chairs, so they were at eye level with our crotches. Our game is surprisingly working, and he is holding it together, or so I thought. One of the girls exclaims, "Oh my god, he's peeing!" I look over, and there he is, just peeing his pants, as we were chatting up these senior girls that were sitting eye level with our crotch. Seems like neither of these girls are into omorashi. Omorashi! So, you guys may have played your hand a little too hard, you know? In the game of life, there's people who pee their pants, and there's people who don't. Or deliberately, I guess, you know? Adam Wells says,
my mom made me go to Walmart and I was trying on pants for hours and I felt like I had just had enough and my brain just went blank. So I took my pants off outside of the changing room and my mom was like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, it's not usual, or I almost want to say it's not unusual. It's not unusual. It isn't unusual for people to just reach a point where like their brain is just out of it. We're not in the mood, you know, we can barely process things. Usually this caliber of, let's call it brain autopilot bing bong, only afflicts people with kids. Cause you know, they just lose so much time. I'm sure it happens to everybody else. We all get exhausted, whether through a lack of sleep, you know, too much on our plate. You got exams coming up, you're a doctor and you're always on call, etc. You know, fireman, police officer. Demetrius says, hi everyone, have a nice day and a happy holidays. I wish everyone in the stream chat the same. As we continue up this list. Number 22. In high school, a girl that I knew had a crush on me. I wasn't into her, and I had a girlfriend in a different school, but I was always nice to her. As you do, or as you be do. One day, she was talking or taking her seat directly in front of me. She ripped an embarrassingly loud fart. Lard fart. Damn it, Kyle. Loud fart. People laughed, but I acted like I didn't hear it. The poor girl. I haven't seen her in probably 13 years, but I'll never forget how deep the shade of red her face turned. Now, when you started this story, my dude, I swore it was going to turn into you taking the blame, taking the fall for this girl, being like,
it was me. I did the fart.
Instead, you out here like, wow, that fart was so loud. Wow. What a loud fart. We need Kyle to do the Carlton dance. It's crazy that you even say that, because in Fortnite right now, my character has that as his like main emote. I'd show you if it was easy to capture. I guess I could try to make it happen. Thank you, Ariel, for the $3 super chat. Having tea and watching the stream. Well, I'm glad that you made me part of your day. Sweet of you, and I appreciate you to no end. Well, let me try and capture this screen very quickly. I'm behind the tree, so if you can see me, that's important. Maybe I can go over to the locker screen and make it easy. There it is. I told you I'm like trying to corrupt this entire skin so that it's all black instead of like partially black and partially white. So yes, I do in fact have this open in the background, in the hopes that people that are in the lobby will just, you know, carry me through whatever challenges that I can be assisted with. I went there. Yeah, they're carrying me, whatever. That's what happens when you don't have friends. You just find a bunch of groups to piggyback on. Ain't that a bitch? So, I hope you're having a fantastic day. A day as wonderful as, you know, the days of the people that get to share their day with you. That's right. You're enhancing their days. Number 21. What's going on, Sean Watson? I was in the 8th grade, walking and talking with a girl whom had a crush on me. You say whom? Weirdo. She was really going all out, trying to impress me, swishing her hips, cracking awful jokes, trying to be smart. When we walked by a building entrance with a raised slab in front of the door, she failed to notice it, with her hands in her pockets, tripped up and pulled off an amazing faceplant. Faceplants are scary as hell, man. You could lose teeth if you ain't play. God, she was so embarrassed her whole face was red. To my credit, I did not laugh and I helped her up, but inside I was crying with laughter. I want a girl that I'm walking with to trip. because it would just be an excuse for me to put my hand. I'd be like, oh my God, are you okay? Please don't. I was so worried about you. So worried. Please be more careful. I should have caught you. And all this bullshit. Oh, I should have caught you as you fell. It all happened so fast. My hands were not in the right spot. Ugh. Well, in reality, this like ditzy female out here. You don't need to give it comedy noises, Kyle. Or like one of those banana peel noises where it's like, and then she just like, oh God, enough. Number 20. When I was in kindergarten, my class started singing the alphabet letters. Oh, I've heard of that song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? So a boy sitting next to me was pooping himself while singing. Damn, this guy likes the alphabet song really, like, oh, harder than I wanted it. But sometimes you want it to be hard because soft makes it for, okay, can you stop? Thank you. He became my best friend. We are now 20 years old and I still remember that day. What you mean? What? I guess kindergarten is the age to be like, this guy's all right. Are you pooping? Yeah, I love that. I do that too. Let me join you. Oh my God, you're making poop noises with your mouth on Christmas Eve. Is this what you're about, Kyle? Is this how you're gonna make it through the next year? Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the next year. Gotta make some real changes. Gotta start making some freaking money. My God. Gotta move. It's just gonna be too much to handle. It's like, why even, you know? Can't we just live in pods? You know? I figured Japan would have had it sorted by now. Everybody's got problems. Is Bernie Sanders gonna solve my problems? He'll never get elected. I want my Bernie Sanders man so mad. So bad mad. I'm so mad I want him bad. But the Sandman will not cometh. I may need to call the Sandman to just sleep through the rest of this whole thing, man. This site is trying really hard to push its agenda on people. Like, I get it, YouTube. I get it, Google. Y'all hate Trump. We all can't stand him as much as the next man. But the idea that you should censor people's opinions or just straight up take people's channels off your platform, like, it's your platform, make the rules. But I can't imagine. I don't even want to name drop because I'm already whitelisted. I should just be all right. Should just accept what's coming. Ouroboros Noel says, I was listening to a girl in my friend group talking. I randomly blurted out, hey, have you ever heard the song I Don't Care by Apocalyptica? I'll regret bringing that accidental asshole forever. Sure, it was accidental. Because if you said that and you're trying to convince us that you're not autistic, boy, you have got some social things going on. Sean Watson says, most ashamed that I've been, I was fat shaming a girl who asked me out in high school. Not to her face, but to my friends. Then I realized my best friend's girlfriend was obese, foot and mouth ensued. Always checked my despacito, sorry, that says despicable, behavior after that day. Here's the thing. We didn't put a lot of names on how cruel we were when we were younger, I can't imagine going back in time and applying the phrases of today to, How many times I heard the N-word or the F-word? You know, people out here scared to say that these days. I mean, I get it from a protect the monetization status these days, but come on now. It's just funny. Wasn't calling it fat shaming back then. It was just like people being honest, I guess. And I agree that, you know, you shouldn't be cruel. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But I do believe that people are entitled to their preference. I'm a jiggly man. I'd love for, you know, somebody to really bust my chops and help me get in shape with some hot shaming. You know what I mean? But I would totally and unequivocally, is that the word I'm looking for? Respect anybody who, or respect the choice of someone who was not interested in me based on my weight, you know, even based on my race. Hey, you know, you are entitled to your choice, and you shouldn't be bending based on what's gonna come off a certain way. You know, as long as you're not being cruel, which is kind of like the big thing, you know, do whatever the hell you want, as long as they hurt nobody. Did I really just pick up the controller and actually start doing something in Fortnite while I started rambling? What is this fucking game? What is the allure of this bing bong? This nightmare of a shingle frop? The bingo brops. Bitch. This boy thought he was gonna survive. Adam Wells says, Kyle, you got any embarrassing stories? Embarrassings. I can't say I recall any. I would say that obviously my regret as a male, as a heterosexual male, is a regret that I believe all heterosexual males share to a greater or a lesser extent. When I was younger, I was fairly oblivious to many of the women that were like desperate for it. You understand me? And no, I might not have like banged them. I was really weird when I was younger. Not saying that I'm different now. I don't want to just go out and, you know, throwing it around and filling stuff up willy-nilly. But, you know, I definitely have taken advantage of a titty or two with many of these girls that I can't even understand how I just wasn't aware that they were primed and ready, so to speak. Like 100% ready. And I guess a very quick way to establish it as an analogy is like, you ever like see a porno and think to your, okay, here's a porno idea. Maybe some lady is like giving some dude a hand job and she's fully clothed and you can tell that she's like kind of like undressing a little bit. You know what I mean? And you're thinking to yourself, why doesn't he take off her top? Why doesn't, you know, he have motion for her to jump on? And it's just like, that was me when I was younger. It's clear that they wanted more, but I was like, meh. I was Mormon as hell. Bro. Hashtag, you know, not, you know, that is against my Christian morals. I was more YouTube then, to be frank. YouTube would have loved me back then. So it's a shame, but, you know, when I think of embarrassing things, nothing really comes to mind, I guess, outside of that. Many missed opportunities. And it wouldn't be me banging people, because thank God I've made it this far without impregnating. But there would definitely have been more titties in... Why y'all got me talking about this on friggin' Christmas Eve? As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 19. When I was in elementary school, in 2nd grade, we had a really cruel and strict teacher. She refused to let the red-haired fat girl... Oh, you're fat shaming her. See what I mean? It's ridiculous. She refused to let the red-haired fat girl go to the bathroom during morning prayer. Nice. Y'all in a Bible school too. She's still the red-haired fat girl. She was probably getting beaten like a redheaded stepchild at home. She peed her pants in front of the entire class. Go you, girl. Sister's doing it for herself. I don't recall any of my classmates giving her shit about it, but I'm pretty sure no one ever forgot it. Well, how you gonna not let kids go to the bathroom? And I wish that they would be so stupid as to do it today, because thank God at the very least, the internet has instilled, I want to say, a little bit of backbone in these kids these days. So if a teacher was ever like, you do not know, you can't go to the bathroom, he'd be like, all right, I'll just do it here. And just slide the bucket forward. And worse, probably have his friends like, hey, can y'all pull out a camera real quick? I'm going to ask this teacher one more time. I have to use the restroom. Are you saying that I am not allowed to go? Weird. I can't control this bodily function. So what happens right now happens. You are denying me access to the bathroom. I hope none of my DNA gets all over you. It's sterile. Lick it up while you're at it, bitch. I'm not aiming at her. Watch. No hands, mom. And then just pee in the bucket. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? This old bitch don't want to let you leave the room. This crotchety old lady. Crusty ass. Trying to flex that authority. Cause she done never had it. You know, that's the problem. Never been in a position now. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Sean Watson says that he was most ashamed. Oh no, that was the same story. Null says in elementary school I had to pee really bad, but the teacher wouldn't let me go. About 15 minutes later, I peed my whole bladder onto myself. The chair had a little pee puddle on it. Guys, elementary's like pretty old. What I don't understand about people peeing themselves when the teacher doesn't let them go to the bathroom is like go in a corner. You know what I mean? You couldn't hold it. Who's gonna blame you for that? If you get in trouble, you know, if you have parents, and we all have irrational parents, but if you have parents that are gonna hear you say, look, mom, this bitch didn't let me go to the bathroom. Dad, this hoe didn't let me go to the bathroom, pops. And he's gonna be like, oh, well, you're in the wrong, son. I'll be like, man, fuck you, pops. Fuck you, mom. Talk to y'all later. Do what y'all gotta do. Fuck me, right? Had to go to the bathroom. Should I not eat? Is that the new, do you recommend that in the future? Confused. Do y'all recommend not eating?
Yo, chubby ass could use a little bit of not eating.
That is fat shaming, mom. That's a fun callback joke. I wonder how many times I can reincorporate it so it's not funny as we continue up this list. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue up this list of embarrassing acts that people will never forget, here we are at number 18. I was in Disneyland and in a bathroom stall. The man in the adjacent stall was in the midst of a serious poop struggle. Insert Duel of Fates here. While the ambient hum of the bathroom may have drowned out the plop, it did not silence his exclamation, Jesus Christ, that thing is huge. This was already loud enough to be uncomfortable for everyone. And then a second voice said,
wow, Dad. Dad, no. Dad, is that my brother?
It's a pretty stupid line. I need ideas for animations, but I'm guessing I've probably had a million great ideas within the context of some of these videos. If one of you has a video that you remember laughing at because of some stupid thing I said, bring it to my attention, and I'll see if it's funny enough for me to throw those stupid little cardboard cutouts that I love onto. Yeah. Number 17. I walked into a bathroom once while some lady was in another stall in the middle of a major poop explosion. Poop explosion. As if that wasn't bad enough, she started praising Jesus. Thank you, Jesus! Splat, splat. Thank you! Thank you! Well, I cannot claim that I haven't tried to bargain with the Lord in the bathroom because it's been so bad. So I can't really tease this person, huh? Can't really make fun of him. I've been there. I'll change. I will change. Just let it come. Just let it come out. And you got flashes of am I gonna have to go to the hospital? Are they gonna have to vacuum me? Are they gonna have to scoop stuff out? Oh my God. Number 15. A guy was trying to sleep with my friend. He didn't have a condom, so he went and got a ziploc bag. She said no. Man, she denied him ziploc sex. A ziploc bag. Number 14. Freshman year of college, 5 weeks in, and I had a group project. My group decided to write a script and read it to the class. All 4 of us are up there reading and semi-acting out this 10-page script, and everyone in class starts kind of giggling. In between lines, I make contact with this girl I was kind of seeing. What the fuck? What you mean kind of seeing? You with her or not, rude? And she kept laughing towards me. I thought maybe a booger was hanging from my nose. Zipper was undone, something like that, but nope. It ended up that the kid next to me had a boner and did the little tuck into his waistband thing. So the head of his penis was sticking out and he was wearing a small shirt. So anytime he lifted his arms or moved around, everyone saw the tip of his dick. Everyone joked about it when he wouldn't show up to class. Oh. Wonder what was causing that. Can you imagine if he had a... Can you imagine if he had like a embarrassment fetish? Or kink, like... What the hell is that? I'm hearing something. Hope you guys are well. Like the video for me. Number 12. In the Navy. In the Navy. You have to run a PRT. You have to run a PRT in the Navy. Every 6 months, if you fail any portion, you get a PRT failure on your record in the Navy. If you get 3 in a row, you get kicked out on 7 C's. Sorry, I tell you that to tell you this. I knew a guy in my command who was looking to get kicked out, or looking at getting kicked out for PRT failure. He absolutely had to pass his PRT or he would lose his job, livelihood, and realistically, his wife and kids. Part of the PRT is a 1.5 mile run that he had to do in under 11 minutes. Oh shit, I could never do that. Oh no. 1.5 miles in under 11 minutes. I should try that later. To get my fat ass in shape. Why would anybody help me? You have to help yourself, Kyle. You cuck. You fuck. You star-spangled fat ass. Oh, say, can you see anything around your fat ass? You're all in my way, and your meter's away. Why are you so damn fat? Need an ocean to crap to submerge those turds. I'm done. So everyone runs together, and we all start at the same time. So they go, everyone starts running, clock starts. About 5 minutes in, I look and this guy is speed walking awkward as hell. It was very obvious and very distracting. I'm coming up behind him, right? I had lapped him on the track, and he relaxes and shit himself. No joke. Fills his Navy issue PT shorts and just keeps running. He is running with a full load in his pants, swinging behind him, and and running down his leg, leaving a poop trail behind him. Bruh. Note, this is official. He cannot fail. If he quits, it counts as a fail, so he grits his teeth and keeps running. I can't help but I can't help but laugh as I'm running my BRT. He looks miserable, but he is still running as fast as he can with poop pouring out of his shorts. I was embarrassed just watching this happen, but his very existence on Earth was to be determined by this run, and nothing short of the apocalypse was going to stop him from finishing. He ended up coming in 10 seconds under his time, so he got to stay in. But the fact that half the command had watched this guy crap his pants and then run, spewing poop behind him for 6 minutes was brutal. People talked for years about that incident. Oh God. I'm sorry, Dia. I look over at Dia and she's awake. Oh, what a pretty girl. She's such a little baby. Sorry, Dia. She woke up to be laughing at some poop story. Oh no. What am I gonna do sometimes? No. Where's my inhaler thingies? They're not really inhalers. They're just like Vicks nose thingies, so that. Everything's always so drastically out of reach. No, wait, the other nose. Come on. Oh, that's that good shit. As we continue this list. Number 11. With my old aunt on the bus, she's a bit deaf, so she tends to speak louder than necessary. She leans over to me, and in a hushed but very audible voice that everyone could hear, she says,
"Oh my God, look at that woman's ugly baby. No, look, he's so ugly. Oh my God, look at the baby. Yeah, the woman with the baby that's sitting right next to us across the aisle within earshot. Come on now."
Auntie. You know, pretty crazy. Sean Watson says, before I knew how to sing well, I hung up the phone after a phone call with a friend and proceeded to horrifically exercise my vocals in a truly embarrassing way. Then I looked down and saw that the call was still in process. I died inside, hearing my friends huddled around the phone laughing their asses off. Now that's friendship. Guys, come on, oh my God. Come over here. Mute and then speakerphone. Ariel says yes, still had to be in her class and got held back. She must have told a story. Ariel says, I once went to the bathroom and got written up for it. My mom asked why I was written up for something so dumb, and we later found out she was racist. Well, there you go. Gotta exercise that racism. Like your name is Lucas Werner. I really gotta make a video about Lucas Werner. He's such a douche. He's such a little loser. And he's out here creeping on the girls. 20-year gap is huge, dude. I don't get it. How is he allowed to do that? Sean Watson says, now I'm just picturing a poopy pouch swaying back. Oh, come on. We're separating ourselves from that list. It's in our past now. Number 10. Never again. A girl in my design class got up to give her presentation. Her computer is hooked up, the projector is on, so she opens her email to find the presentation that she sent herself. And as soon as the email is open, someone in class says, "Why do you have an email titled Turtle Sex Noises?" Her head whips around to the screen and she shouts, "Oh my God." And then she jumps in front of the screen as she forgets how projectors work. So Turtle Sex Noises is now projected on her boobs. Oh my God, this is getting so hot. She stammers to quickly tell us that her boyfriend sent her the link. The video is adorable and so on. She goes on to do the presentation, but the class won't shut up about the turtles. So she plays the video and hides her face as this turtle makes adorable squeaky sounds as it makes love to a shoe, and the class just loses it. Give me a second. A shoe. Oh my god, that was it. That's what that sounds like. One more time for those at home. Okay. There's a comment that says name of the girl, like it's a porno video, and they need to look up more of her for research. Ridiculous. The internet is a whimsical place. Number 9. A kid pooped his pants in class in art. It fell down his leg, and he stood up and he said a duck walked into the room and pooped on the floor. I guess that's a kind of art, isn't it? Isn't it? How come girls don't paint with their boobs? They paint on their boobs on Twitch, you know? But they don't paint with their boobs. I can say that I've made it through life without that, you know? Not that I want it as a gift or something, but I mean without seeing it. Maybe I haven't looked for it, I guess. That's the thing. With the internet, if I haven't seen it, it's because I haven't looked for it. So that's on me, I suppose. Ariel wrote, my friend filmed tutus doing it in the zoo in 6th grade. You should have seen my face when I looked at that comment. I was like, bitch, what? You mean like the number 2s? And they were going at it? Did they make a 4? Hi-oh! There's the donation link. There it is. Come on. That's what you were looking for. When a 2 and a 2 bang, they gotta make a 4. Number 8. A guy in his class in high school stood up to go to the washroom, sneezed and shit his pants. This whole list. Why you gotta do that? Listen to this dude. Ew. Come on. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I have a sound on a soundboard for this. Okay, give me a second. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me a second now. I just gotta line this up. You gotta give me time, okay? Okay, wait. Alright, here's where it gets interesting. Here's where the fun begins. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Oh no. Merry Christmas. Okay. Don't say I didn't give you anything. Ariel, thank you for that $4 super chat balls.
Just for you for my misspelling, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
I like that it says the name of the emojis. I wonder if it does that when people donate to Streamlabs, because I think it only does it with the super chats. Interesting. Number 7. My boyfriend, is that what that says? My brother was in a homeroom course. I don't know. HR, like human resources. God damn it. Everything's not school just because everybody's pooping their pants in class. My brother was in an HR course and they were doing presentations on different issues in the workplace. One group ended their presentation by showing a clip that they found online on sexual harassment in the workplace. For some reason, they never bothered to watch the full video because halfway through, it turned into a porno and the entire class was cringing, trying not to bust out laughing. got your sexual harassment right here. Somebody said irony at its finest. What you gotta want to do, kids, is not do it. Respect their personal space and don't be feeling on them. Unless that's what you want me to do.
So you're saying that if I came across you and you put your hand on my butt like this, it'd be wrong?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to show me what's wrong so I know what to avoid doing. Oh, that's enough. All right. Jesus. Number 6. Every Redditor that has told themselves no one will remember is experiencing intense anxiety right now. No one will remember. No one will remember. I'm going to have to record a list for tomorrow. Oh my God. Number 5. My best friend from high school farted during quiet reading in English class. It must have been very loud because the popular girls surrounded her, looked up in disgust and panic, and my friend grabbed her seat with forced bewilderment and said, "Oh my chair is so squeaky." She then proceeded to rock and shift in positions frantically, but the chair didn't make a sound. Clearly defeated, my friend spent the rest of class burning in self-loathing. Let me tell you something, guys. Here's a mini embarrassing thing that I remember. I remember in band, we had these practice rooms, and the practice rooms were wonderful places. We would just disappear with a girl and watch some anime. I'm not joking. I had a portable DVD player, and we would watch ourselves some anime burnt to a DVD with like DivX or Windows Media Player. Yeah, I don't know, man. Those were the days. God, that takes me back. But here's something crazy. I remember I would have stomach noises that were kind of like, it was almost like here's what I call it, a hybrid between. It was a hybrid between your stomach growling like you're hungry and a burp, but the burp didn't come up to your mouth. So like imagine like a burp inside of you that was like 50% burp inside, 50% stomach growling. So that would honestly just make like a kind of noise, and I would be so scared that would sound like a fart. And what do you do in that situation? There's nothing you can do. When it's a genuine fart, and maybe you're sitting on some sort of chair, you can pretend that like you move the chair along the floor and it makes a noise that's similar to that or something like that. But when that happens and it's close proximity and there's nobody else, what do you do? What do you do? The clock is ticking. Okay, stomach burp, the movie. Oh my God. Number 4. My cousin once thought that it would be hilarious to show everyone, my parents included, the 2 girls 1 cup video at a birthday party. You're showing people 2 girls 1 cup. Remember when that was taking over the internet? Because it was like the worst thing some people had seen. Fucking normies. Sean Watson says I'd show more love if I didn't spend too much on Christmas presents. It's expected, you know? Spend your time and money on your loved ones. That's where you should be. Cherish these moments. You may not know how much more you will get. To those of you who are contributing, I appreciate you going above and beyond. And to everybody else, you know, being here, you are helping me through, you know, just your presence alone. I appreciate you. Like the video, you know, be happy. That's all I want for Christmas, is for you to feel good. And if any of you are struggling, you know, blame yourself, because I like to think that the Discord is available for you. And if it's particularly bad, then you can even message me directly, as people have abused in the past, but I still don't close that door because I'm not going to let a couple of bad apples spoil the bunch. I got to stop picking up this controller and rambling. Number 3. I work near a college campus, and the day Pokemon Go came out, all hell broke loose. That's what I'm talking about. I would love to have been at a campus or, some kind of area with a bunch of other fucking people my age when Pokemon Go came out. Boy, did they mishandle that, and I wish that they didn't. Well. I saw a guy who was playing the app walk directly into a pole that was just a bit taller than his junk because he wasn't looking up from his phone. His nuts were smashed. Oh no, his Pokeberries. I camped out near that pole every day to watch people playing Pokemon wander into it. Day 3, here comes this guy from day 1, right into the same pole. Nut smashed again. Hashtag his Pokeberries. God damn. I love the nightlife. I love to boogie. Only 2 entries left. And not a moment too soon. I think that some of these lists should not go on past 45 minutes or so, or you'll start to lose interest. I wouldn't want that. I want it to be nice and concise for you, or concise-ish. Right? Makes sense. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Number 2, SFO Airport. A man is running down the escalator and trips at the very end. Face plants with so much force that he slides a little bit. The guy gets up and keeps running, trips and falls on his face again. Then he gets up and he just walks. Well, he learned after the second time. He learned, okay? Number 1 on this list of embarrassing acts that people will never forget. All the kids in my 5th grade class were passing out Valentine's Day cards during our party. I hope someone chooses me. When I finished, I went back to my desk and found a huge Hallmark-styled envelope on my desk, too big to fit in the box that I had decorated. Confused, I opened it and found a real Valentine's card with a declaration of love from a student named Vinny. My teacher saw me reading it, grabbed it, and cheekily read it out loud to the class. I was mortified. I didn't think for a moment she would be cruel enough. But then she said who it was from, and my heart sank. Vinny hid his head in his arms at his desk and began to cry and shake and ran off to the bathroom. I have never seen a more embarrassing moment, and I hated my teacher for the rest of the year. I still do, in fact. I'm so sorry, Vinny. What a disgusting thing to do. What is with some of these teachers? My God, they're just creatures. Fucking Karen incarnate. Some of these old crotchety hags are taking out their, failure. Their failure, their unlikability on, these kids. They don't even know the damage that they're doing and some of the moments that are going to follow them for the rest of their life. Sucks, man. But you know what? I believe in karma, and I believe that, the stars will realign and give them what the fuck they deserve. Pieces of shit. And hopefully when they wake up at night, lonely, just existing, not really living, not content because they never get what they want. And even if they were to get what they want, they realize it wasn't what they really wanted because they're chasing what they want instead of what they need. I just hope that... even if they're too stupid to properly realize, exactly what is wrong with them, that they can just sit in that. Is that cruel? I can't pretend that we don't live in a world where some people deserve that. Because they put it out. So what the hell should they receive? That same shit. They don't deserve the niceties. They don't deserve the niceness. On that note, Merry Christmas, everybody. If this is when you're listening to it. For those of you who are here, whoa, my very precious 20 or so of you, 30 or so of you. You guys are the OGs. This is like a secret gathering, as usual. I really do wish you the best, and if you don't hear from me again, I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and New Year. I'll be trying to record something to throw it out tomorrow, but I really do love you and hope that I don't know, you get whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it be gifts, whether it be a lifestyle change, whether it just be a feeling that you're seeking when you wake up. Maybe you're just trying to get to the other end of all of this bullshit so that you can have weights off your chest and not be stressed about stupid shit. I want that for you as well. I want everything for you. And I want you to, I don't know, have the strength to just get through. So, I'll be here if you need me. All of this stuff on this channel, for as long as YouTube allows it, is here just for you. Sean says he really wanted to skip school one day, so he fabricated a story about a bully to his mom, and she made him go anyways. I guess she felt bad later and called my school and was transferred to my class, and the teacher put it on speakerphone. She did not. Mom proceeded to rant about how her son is fearing for his life and scared and has bullies and all that in front of the entire class. Everyone stared, and I died hard as fuck. And that's a Christmas movie as well, so, you know, I guess don't lie unless you want to die hard. Die hard. Die hard. Eliminations with unvaulted weapons. I don't like that challenge, but it's not going to take me until the end of time. Whoa, 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 for the longest, if you say goodbye to me tonight, there will still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. Don't hit me, you fuck. You guys can't even see the game I'm playing right now, I'm sorry. Listen. I think I sang a Christmas song once. Kyle. No, if I go to my own channel, that'd be easier to do it. So, if I type... okay, so there's a... See why... Oh, it was chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I think I was being an idiot with that. Maybe I should sing a song properly. And not be some kind of jackass. Nah. This is fine. Why the hell is it starting from 80 seconds in? Alright guys, so there's that. Go to the Discord, make suggestions, or get back to me with whatever it is that you want. Do something crazy off stream. All the links are in the description. Discord, Twitch, PayPal, wishlist, whatever. And stay out of trouble. You know? I want to thank you all for doing what you do. And know that I couldn't do this without you. That goes out to you, patrons. I love you. And as a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there are new patrons. H.H. Williams, if you're listening, thank you. Because I know that you just became a patron. And you're going to be eligible to ask me for whatever. A lot of people don't even ask me for anything, and you know, I feel indebted to you in a way I can't even describe. You and Romeo, I appreciate the hell out of you, and thank you to the sponsors, who I don't see a lot of. You guys are very busy. Like even right now, Sean Watson and Linda are the only mods here, and none of the sponsors are here. Think about that, man. Wait, no, it's Christmas Eve, you fool. It's Christmas Eve. So, you know, that doesn't even play. It doesn't even play. You know, if ever they had something to do, it would be right now. They're being abused by their families. Not abused in a crazy way, just, you know, they're taking advantage of some personal time with them because they make them happy, etc. So before I put more foot in my mouth, more Santa sock in my mouth, let's get out of here. And I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. Bye. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And then we fade the splash back in. Is that what I chose for a thumbnail? I wonder what people feel about it. If you made it to the end of the video and you're watching the video after the fact that the stream went up, leave a comment in the comment section letting me know how you feel about the thumbnail. Rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. And if you see somebody else has rated it what you want to already, go ahead and like that comment. You know, condense it all. Nice. No, you comment too. Fuck the likes, alright? I want 1 billion comments of people commenting the same damn thing. Yeah. Later. Love you.